Good afternoon, boys and girls. It is Friday. It's February 11th. It's Super Bowl weekend. We're talking Super Bowl prop bets. That's right, Super Bowl prop bets. We all know what the number of the game is. We all know the Rams are -4. We all know the total is 48.5. But what's going on besides the side? What's going on besides the total? What's going on with first half? What's going on with first quarter? What's going on with player prop bets? What's going to go on in the halftime? What's going to go off the coin toss? Head tails -101. Both sides, head or tails. Will the winner that picks, will the winner that wins the coin toss, will they win the game? There's so many different parts to betting the Super Bowl. I was actually part of some of those reasons why some of these prop bets are up. As you guys all well know, I am a global odds maker. One of the shops that I do my business at, we have over 2,200 different ways. That's right, 2,200 different ways to bet the Super Bowl. Most of these global books don't take halftime. The halftime show prop bets. They don't do all these first half, first quarter bets that I have produced. So it should be fun. It should be a fun game. What does everyone think? What's going to happen in this game? What do you guys think? Who's going to win it? Is it going to be the Rams -4? Do you take the Bengals at the +4? Or if you like the Bengals, why are you taking a +4? Take the money line. It should be a very interesting to see what happened. James S., what's going on? I don't understand the eyeballs, what you're saying. So thanks for joining on in. Thanks for chiming on in. So hopefully we should have a great show on this one. Hopefully everyone can hear me correctly, hear me good on this one. So it should be fun and exciting game during this Super Bowl weekend. Thanks, James. Thanks for chiming on in. I thought maybe you couldn't hear me. So my last show, the speakers in my ear were rattling, and I was hoping it wasn't coming out. So thanks for chiming on in. Thanks. Hopefully I can teach you some stuff on how to bet the prop bets, what to look for, and one of the biggest things, I've done a lot of media hits this weekend when it comes to Super Bowl, and everyone asks me, "What do you?" I'm a newbie, or I'm not the biggest prop better. What do I do when I'm betting the prop bets in Super Bowl, or how do I bet the Super Bowl? One of the biggest things I tell people when you're betting the Super Bowl, if you're leaning towards one team, then bet the prop bets with that team. Why would you, if you like the Rams and you had the Rams -4, Rams money line, or whatever, how you have it teased or whatever, why would you bet Joe Burrow to have a big day throwing? Why would you bet Joe Burrow over touchdown passes? If you think the Rams are going to win the game, it's not just great money management, unless for some reason the number is completely off, which they're not. Normally these prop bets are pretty good. Maybe the juice may be off and all that, but I usually tell beginning bettors, make sure you bet if you like the Rams, and maybe take some prop bets with the Rams. Why would you bet the other way around? If you like the Bengals, why would you think Matthew Stafford's going to have 3 touchdown passes? Or why would you bet someone from the Rams to win the MVP if you're going to be rooting for the Bengals? So it's just a way I tell people, if you're new to prop betting, kind of look at that. If you're not, if you have a heavy bankroll like some of these bettors that I know, then go wild, because some of the to go wild, bet what you think has good value and what doesn't. I'll go through some of the stuff that I think has good value, some of the stuff that I think is a little off. I'll throw out a free play before I head off onto the sunset, because actually right now it is 4:00 Eastern Standard Time. I am no longer doing NFL Super Bowl prop bets anymore. I am off for the rest of the weekend doing prop bets for the global books that I work for. I got to concentrate on doing some other stuff. I'll be putting out some Oscar odds, Razzie Awards, SAG Awards, some more wrestling stuff. So this weekend I'll be busy doing more prop bets, but I should mention James. I'm on the Rams and Stafford for the MVP. Good luck with that one. There's a couple of prop bets. Let's go. We'll dive into, since you mentioned the MVP. I'm good luck with you on Matthew Stafford. I think it's smart to look at a quarterback to win the MVP, but I think there's better ways to spread out that Monday. If you get Matthew Stafford at 3-1, I'm sorry, what price did you get on Matthew Stafford? He's +130 most places. I like any other player besides a quarterback. That's prop bet is out there. Quarterback is -225. Any other player is +160. I think that's really good value. You can find that prop bet. That means you're just rooting for anybody besides a quarterback to win it. And now you're telling me I can get +160. I know it's not 2-1, but I think it's good value. I think that's something in there. But good luck for you on your James, on your Stanford MVP. Should be I'll be rooting for you. As hopefully, I would like to see Stanford win a Super Bowl. He's been punished playing for the Detroit Lions this whole time. Hopefully, he comes out and has a big game just because he played for the Lions. How bad was that? But good luck, James, and the MVP winner to thank God first at 3-1. I agree with you on that one. Why can't they give the love to dad first? They always say either God or mom or something like that. Give some dad some love right away. So that's what I would like to see, and just a couple of sprinkles on Akers and Donald. I'll tell you this, James, right now. Aaron Donald opened up around 14, 16 to 1. Different shops that I looked at, a couple of books that I looked at and I work for. Now he's 4 to 1. If he wins, I can guarantee you the books are going to probably I don't want to say take a bloodbath, or I can guarantee you they have their money spread pretty thoroughly. But that would be a huge line movement that won. So Aaron Donald, I don't know what you got on that, but I got a couple of numbers. I didn't get double digits. I can dare you tell you that. But if he wins, right now he's 4 to 1 in a couple of shops I'm looking at right now. So that'd be kind of interesting to see if he wins on that one. So thanks for chiming on in. I just went with Stafford because it makes sense. He's a good storyline. I agree. He's a great storyline. I mean, everyone talks about the Joe Burrow and the LSU stuff. I'm tired of the LSU. There's more Ohio State fans or players on Cincinnati than there is LSU, but you don't hear a peep on that one. I understand. I like Joe Burrow. I think he's going to be a great quarterback if he can stay healthy. But geez, give the LSU a talk a rest, please. But yeah, it should be, like I said, I'm looking forward to the game. Let's talk about some more prop bets. So, like I said, chime on in. This is Raphael Esparza for another episode of Ask a Bookie, the Super Bowl betting prop bet show. Chime on in through the comments on there. We'll discuss any kind of prop bet you are looking at. One of the famous ones. We'll talk about the Gatorade shower color. Orange is plus 180. No showers 3 to 1. Yellow, green, lime is plus 350. Blue is 4 to 1. Clear 6 to 1. I always thought the clear water. I always thought that was kind of good value, getting 6 to 1. But a couple ones that you don't see out in the United States and stuff like that is number of Gatorade buckets dumped. 1 bucket dumped minus 450. 2 buckets 3 to 1. Super Bowl Gatorade bath before the final whistle. That means if they're going to dump it before the whistle's even blown, let's say if it's a blowout game, yes, minus 160. No Gatorade dump before a final whistle is plus 120. I think that's pretty good value on that. I think it could be. I like the yes at minus 160 because I think it could be I don't want to say a blowout game, but something that might be over with pretty quickly in the fourth quarter. So should be interesting. Joe Burrow is a great quarterback, and he's going to. Yeah, I agree. That division is going to be very, very interesting next year because now you got the Cincinnati Bengals that don't have that much pay. They don't have payroll issues like a lot of teams do. We all know about Baltimore Ravens. Can they do something with Lamar Jackson, give him some help? Pittsburgh might be taking a small step backwards. We got to see what they're going to do with quarterback issue now that Big Ben's retired. Cleveland's going to be up there. Their defense is really good. So I'm excited to watch the AFC North now that Cincinnati's in the mix. It's going to be fun division. Might be the best division in football next year, easily. Let's get talking to some player prop bets as well, which is popular. Let's go. Let's do passing TDs for quarterback. Joe Burrow's over 1.5, minus 175. There's not that much value of that. If you're gonna bet that, if you like the Rams, then you would probably think he's gonna go under the 1.5. You can get plus 135 on that one. Stafford over under is 2.5. A value on the under at 2.5. Not value. There's no value on the under at 2.5. It's minus 185 right now. There's no value on that one. Now the passing yards could be interesting. A lot of under money came in on Joe Burrow passing yards. Right now it's at 277.5. Matthew Stafford over under is 283.5. Both of them were bet under, so a little bit shocking anyway. I don't know if that means there could be a defensive battle game. Well, it is the bettors told us, the wise guys told us right away that it was going to be an under game because this total opened up at 50.5. Now it's 48.5. It's been 48.5 this whole week. I don't see that much changes in the total at 48.5. So if you like to over and you think it's going to go lower, I don't think so. I think it's going to stay at 48.5 in that one. Again, the number is 4. I don't see that much changes in that one. So exactly, this is what the NFL needed for so many years. A part of the NFL is so boring. I agree with you on that one. A new blood in the Super Bowl of Cincinnati. We all knew the Rams were all in to trying to make the Super Bowl this year. That's why I was a little bit Not shocked that they're there. I mean, they got Von Miller, they got Donald, they got OBG, Odell. So they were all in trying to get here. So that didn't shock me, but I'm sorry. I'm shocked at the Cincinnati Bengals. Not saying that the team stinks, not saying that they don't deserve to be here. I just didn't think they were going to be here. I've been eating crow with Cincinnati all season long. I knew they were going to be an improved team. That was all about Joe Burrow's health. But yeah, I'm totally shocked. And hats off to Cincinnati. A great story, great team. Quarterback could be the quarterback of the future. Again, if he stays healthy, they need to improve that offensive line. That offensive line it could be the hope. I don't want to say the death of him, but geez, it should be interesting. But hats off to like I said, totally hats off to Cincinnati. Ate a bunch of crow this year with Cincinnati. I didn't think they were going to be this good. Really enjoy watch them. Receiving yards, a lot of action on receiving yards, and I've been telling people. I didn't play that many receiving yards for myself. I didn't play that many prop bets myself completely this year at all because I've been really busy. But I think the major guys, I don't want to say get shut out, but I don't think they're going to be the main focus. I think Cam Akers might be, I think him and Mixon might be up for receiving yards. I think the screen pass is going to be really popular. Mixon over 26.5, Akers 16.5. Jamar Chase over under 80.5. He got bet under. I think you figure Ramsey's probably going to be focused on him. T. Higgins, I think he could probably have a big game, 72.5. I think Cooper Kupp at 108.5. I think it opened up at 106. I don't have it in front of me. I would not be shocked if he has an under game because I think they're going to probably maybe go to Odell, Van Jefferson, maybe Sony Michel might get some screen passes. I don't think these big name QBs. I think they're going to have games. Would not be shocked if they score touchdowns, but I think that the numbers are a little over adjusted. I think that's where the bettors hit those wide receiver under prop bets pretty. I don't want to say pretty hard, but they were pretty interesting and with the under money. But like I said, right when all the prop bets came up, a lot of wise guy action came in on under on the player prop bets. So it didn't really shock me because again, the teams. The under money came in on a total. Like I said, total opened up at 50.5, depending what shop you went to, and quickly got bet under to 48.5. So it didn't shock me that under money on player props came in. Rushing yards, the quarterbacks are getting a lot of love on over under on rushing yards. Joe Burrow's 12.5 over, and I think it opened up at 10.5. Some shops, I think one of the books I opened up I think was 10.5. I don't have that in front of me. It's now 12.5, which I still think there's good value. Not because I think he's going to be running for his life, but that defense is going to be on him, and so he might need to use his legs for a first down or something like that. So I like Joe Burrow over in rushing yards. And I also like Matthew Stafford rushing yards over at 5.5. Bengals defense put a lot of pressure on the offensive line of Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes their last game. So over 5.5, he could maybe fall down and get a couple of yards or something like that. So I would not be shocked if Stafford goes over. Cam Akers over under 64.5. I'd lean a little bit on the under on that one. I don't, like I said, I didn't play that much action on that one. Sony Michel, it wouldn't be shocked if he has a big game. He's been in these situations before in New England, so I think he knows what to do. Probably not going to have that much butterflies like maybe some of these younger players on the team, so we're not shocked over under 19.5. Maybe he gets that over. Over is now minus 120, opened up at minus 110, so I think there's value on rushing yards for Sony Michel for the Rams. But let's get going with my free play. Maybe the people who are probably watching this right now are going to watch this later on. What's the free play of the what's the free play of the Super Bowl prop bet for you? My free play for you guys, and I can guarantee you I have action this. I always play this one. Highest scoring half. You can either bet the first half or second half, which the second half also includes overtime. Give me the second half. I like the second half. I think we're going to see a lot of points scored in the second half and overtime. It is minus 140 or minus 145, depending on where you shop. Again, please shop around to different for books to try to get that best number, which I mean, if you have DraftKings at your location, and there's also FanDuel and BetMGM. See what they have on that prop bet or on that Super Bowl bet or that NBA, whatever you like, and all that, and try to get the best number. Because that half a point, that juice at either minus 140 or minus 130 can either haunt you or help you throughout the week and throughout your payroll. So make sure you get the best number that's out there. So my prop bet winner for you guys is the highest scoring half will be the second half, including overtime at minus 140. 145. I did see some minus 143s out there. I was hoping to get minus 140 when I saw that earlier in the week. It has creeped up a little, but I will lay that all the way up to minus 150. If it goes higher than 150, I probably would pass on that one. But that's my free play for you. James, do you think Michelle just got to fall right back into the groove? I don't know, but I think he gets a lot of playing time just because I think he's going to have experience in the situation being here with so many experience he has with the Rams. And if Cam Akers starts off slow, if they realize that they can get him early, let's face it, the Rams are going to have to establish the run. They want to keep Joe Burrow in that offense on the sideline. So they're going to have to establish the run at some point. And if you like the Rams, and let's say the Rams are trying to stall in the fourth quarter, whatever, you're going to hand the ball off. And in general, I just think 19 and a half. I thought the number would have been like around 20, 21, around there. I didn't think it would be in 19 or 18 and a half and stuff like that. I just think there's some really good stuff like that could be interesting. Did you see that Tyler Higbee is out? Yes, I did see that. I caught that late because I was doing a couple media hits at Dante and didn't get to readjust and stuff like that. But I did see Higbee is out. Thanks for pointing that in there so I can tell the listeners. Tyler Higbee is out for the Super Bowl. So, but thanks for chiming in. I would have totally forgot about that, Dante, to mention that today. So, hats off to Dante. Enjoyed the Super Bowl. Hopefully, cash big. Hope you guys all have a great weekend. Because I know we're talking about Super Bowl prop bets now. And I know we all can't wait for Sunday's game, but don't forget Saturday we got NBA all day, a whole bunch of college basketball. We got UFC 271 on Saturday as well, so it should be a great weekend over here at Doc Sports. Don't forget to check out all our YouTube free plays. Some great stuff, some great content out there with Tony George, Scott Spricer, Indian Cowboy, the new guy August, Robert Faringo, Doug Upstone. Make sure you check us all out for all those free plays. I wish I had more time to do more video free plays for you guys, like some of these guys like Scott and all them. But like I said, not only am I a handicapper, but I'm also an odds maker, and sometimes I'm putting out odds for different stuff. So I wish I had more time. But again, Super Bowl free play for you guys, highest scoring half, second half, and OT, including OT. Is the winner as my prop bet on that one. So hope you guys all cash big on that one. But let me hear what you guys had to say. Like I said, if you're watching the show later on, if you want to make a comment, please comment on the comment section. I try to respond ASAP on comments. You guys all know pretty much an open book when it comes to Ask a Bookie shows or on social media. I don't block anybody. I don't screen anybody. If you want to come in and make a comment, say I'm a doofus, whatever, feel free. I don't. Like I said, the only thing I don't put on there, I don't like the cuss words on stuff like that. Or if you're going to be vulgar and all that, then I will cut you out on that. But hopefully you guys can respect all that and respect other people on here. So, I can't speak for everyone, but I appreciate it. I'm new to the game, and I'll take any education I can for you guys. I put the work myself as well. James, anytime you have questions, feel free to chime on in. You can find me, James, on Twitter at VSI.sports. You can find me on Instagram at Raphael Esparza. Feel free if you have any questions when it comes to sports gambling. I love to talk shop. I love to help other bettors try to cash tickets. It's not my money. It's the book's money, stuff like that. So feel free, James. Anytime you have questions, feel free. Again, you can find me on social media. You can find me here on YouTube. Anytime you have a question, hey, I'm not sure. I want to play, I don't know, the Chicago Bulls tonight, -3. Why is this -3? How come it's low number? What do you think? Or do you know anybody? Feel free to chime on in. I would try to help you as much as possible to cash a ticket and stuff like that. So that's all I want to do is help you guys. Lorenzo, how you doing, Big Homie? I'm doing pretty good. Hope life is good for you as well. Any thoughts on Xavier the X or Akron? If I had to choose one of those games, I would choose the Zips. Not 100% sold on Akron. I have not liked the way their bench has been playing. I guess that's probably the real reason why I'm not sold. I really thought this number would have been maybe like 2 or 3, so I'm a little bit confused on it. I understand the money that came in on Connecticut's. The total is pretty much right there. The total was a tad high. The total was going to open up like around 138 to 139. Opened up at 140. But I think think there's value in the Akron game. A little bit shocked that it came back down. It opened up at 3. There's 2.5s not out. There's a couple of 3. I like the Zips tonight. I know they're at home. They play well at home, so I like Akron if I had to choose one of them. So hopefully, if you bet both, Lorenzo, hope you cash both. But I would hopefully you didn't bet Akron. Now I just saw that you have 3.5. There's pretty much 2.5s out there. There's a 3 at Win. There's a 3 at Circa. Most global books have 2.5. So hopefully you don't have Akron at -3.5 because there's better numbers out there. Hate to see you have 3.5 and they win by 3 and you lose that at half a point. And that's, again, perfect example. Don't forget to shop around. That half a point can kill you, especially in college basketball. I just had a half a point loss. I think it was either Monday or something like that. But those are the worst feelings. So good luck, Lorenzo. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. And cash big, Lorenzo. Thanks you for watching. What do you think of Oakland versus Robert Morris tonight? No opinion. I made that number. I made Oakland 6. It came out 6, got moved up to 7. I think Oakland is the right side on this one, but I couldn't lay 7, and I want nothing to do with Robert Morris, especially at home. So it's pretty much the right number. The total, I thought the total was a tad high. Opened up at 144. It wasn't 144 long. It's right now 142.5. I made this number like 140. So I think there's a little bit of value on the under still, not that much, but no opinion on this game. It's pretty much dead on which I thought the numbers were going to be, but good stuff. James, keep firing stuff away. So let's get going with some more Super Bowl stuff. Let's see. What other stuff do you want to talk about on Super Bowl? Let's do Rams first TD to score. Cooper Kupp at +240. I like Van Jefferson at 10-1. I think that could be very interesting to see. You figure Cam Akers, Odell, and Cooper Kupp are going to be focused, but it wouldn't shock me if Van Jefferson was a 10-1 on that. So that's something I think there's some pretty good value on that one. So I would look at that one. Hey man, I appreciate your thoughts. I don't trust anyone else to take them. To be honest with you, hey, that's fine. Like I said, good luck with you, Lorenzo. Cash big this weekend. Color of Gatorade. I'm biased on this one because purple is my favorite color, the grape one. I don't think it's gonna hit, but I'm gonna go clear. I would not be shocked if it's water and stuff like that. It's supposed to be one of the hottest Super Bowls ever. They might be 90 degrees in the Super Bowl, so I'll take clear at 6-1. Orange is +180, but it's supposed to be, like I said, it's supposed to be could be the hottest Super Bowl ever. Super Bowl, there's going to be no wind. There's no air conditioning at SoFi Stadium, so I'm going to say I know there would be Gatorade out there, whatever they're drinking, Powerade, Gatorade, and all that. But water is always going to be the best medicine when it's hot out there. So I'm going to take a shot at clear at 6-1. But I can guarantee you I'll have purple. I'll have a purple ticket for like $5 just because I bet it every year. Probably we will be drinking purple Gatorade because I won't be drinking during Super Bowl because I'll be working grading prop bets during the Super Bowl. But those would be my two, clear at 6-1 and +850 on purple. Come on, people. Purple Gatorade is the best one. Lorenzo, I'm loving Burrow. Go Bengals. Well, good luck with you on that one. Hopefully, Lorenzo, I'm just hoping for a great game. That's all. I think all of us on here are just hoping for a really good game on Super Bowl Sunday. So that's something I would be looking for, is just a really, really good game. If you just joined in and all that, my Super Bowl prop bet winner for you guys is the highest scoring half in the Super Bowl is the second half. And that includes overtime at -145. I think the first half will be feeling out in the game, making sure those defenses don't give up the big play. But I think the second half is when fireworks start going and touchdowns will still be rocking and rolling. So I think the second half will be a lot interesting. So that is what I'm doing. Let's talk about a little commercial. I love me some commercials. I know some of these books up in the U.S. don't take these commercial bets, but I think there's going to be fun. Commercial prop bets, so those can be very interesting. So let's talk about some Super Bowl main prop bets. First play of the game: run or sack, or pass attempt or completion. I'm going to say run. It's you figure it's probably going to be Filling out the run or sack is minus 135. Why isn't that a little bit higher? You figure they're going to run the ball quickly to see if they establish the run. I don't think we're going to see a screen pass or a slant right away. So I'll lay the minus 135 on the first play of the game. Run or sack. I thought that was kind of an interesting. Wow, Jay, look at James already. Are calling off work already on Monday. Hope your boss doesn't watch this, because if he knows you're calling off work already, you could be in trouble. But I'll be working on Monday, because that's what I do 7 days a week. First scoring play, I thought was very interesting. Rams touchdown 2-1. Bengals touchdown plus 275. Rams field goal plus 285. Bengals field goal plus 290. I like the Rams field goal plus 285. I think we will not be shocked. Again, I think it's going to be a low-scoring first half and a high-scoring second half. So plus 285, I think, is really good value on the Rams field goal. Team to score first, Rams minus 140, Bengals plus 110. Here's another one. If you like the Bengals to win the game, why would you bet the Rams to score first? I mean, I understand that some of the logics and all that, but again, be smart. Team to score last is a very interesting prop bet. Rams minus 130, Bengals even money. Some of these prop bets get a lot of action. Here's one right here. Will there be a safety? Safety is minus 2,200 right now. Some books have 2,000 already. Safety, yes, there's safety 7-1. Anytime there's a safety in a Super Bowl, is a losing prop. That category has a big red number next to it, because everyone bets will there be a safety on that. Same thing in this one. 2-point conversion attempt. Yes, minus 130. No, minus 120. I'm a little bit shocked that there's minus 130. I really thought the bettors would have moved this one up to either minus 140 or minus 150. But there's another one. If there's a 2-point conversion attempt, I can guarantee you there'll be a big red letter next to that prop stuff on that. I am an independent contractor to deliver medical equipment to people's homes. Wow, that's a pretty cool job. Thank you for what you do and helping all those people that have medical needs. That's a pretty cool job, James. My hat's off to you, and thank you for all your hard work, especially during this pandemic. So that's pretty cool. Thank you for all your hard work, and drive safe too. There's some wacko drivers out there. I don't know what part of town you live in, but there's some wacko drivers around there. So be safe, James. Let's see. Winning margin, that's also a good pop bet. Game decided by exactly 3 points. The no is minus $5. The yes is 3-1. If you like the Rams, don't bet that one, because if you like the Rams, that means you're not covering that number. Game decided by exactly 7 points. The yes is plus 550. I think that's really good value. I bet the Rams point spread proposition at minus 7.5. I think it's plus 155. I don't have that in front of me. I thought that's a good way. If you like the Rams, maybe see if they win by double digits. Like, I think 10.5 is like 3-1 or something like that. Maybe see if you can get a blowout. But those are really, really good popular bets as well. But like I said, just enjoy. Oh, here's another one. Game goes into overtime. Here's another one. If the game goes into overtime, there's going to be a big red letter next to that category too. No is minus 2,200. Yes is plus 550. In actual betting lines, making all that, if you see a number that's minus 2,200, the yes should have been like 8-1 and stuff like that. But I could tell you right there, there's a lot of money being put on the yes, because it's plus 550 on that one. That one's the number. You could tell right there that a lot of money is bet on the yes on that one. So no overtime. And who wants an overtime on the Super Bowl? You ate too much, you're full, you want to just either take a nap or something. So no one wants overtime during a Super Bowl. But Phoenix, Arizona. I think James, my sister, lives in Phoenix, Arizona. So ASU, she went to ASU. My nephew goes to Brophy High School up there in Arizona. So that's pretty cool. Safe travels, enjoy the game, and enjoy the weather. You probably got nice weather right now in Arizona, but in the summer it is hot. But it should be fun. But it is a half hour, so I'm going to jet out of here. I want to thank everyone that came in and had questions on Super Bowl prep betting. I'll be back on Monday with another episode of Ask a Bookie. Don't forget to chime on in at any of these comments if you watch the show later on. Free play, again, is the highest scoring half The winner is the second half plus overtime. That is the winner for our Super Bowl prop bets. Lay minus 140 or minus 145 as a free play winner. So again, my free play Super Bowl winner for you is the highest scoring half will be the second half, including overtime. You guys all have a fantastic, fantastic Friday. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Be safe. And please, please, please don't bet what you don't have. Have a fantastic weekend, guys.